that. Be that day. Let's take it back to yesterday. Before the war, before the fights. You know they give me.
Welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time here, you're welcome, and if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So I finally got my hands on Juvias Place new releases. That's their complexion products, and I'm so excited to try that out for you guys today. They came out with these products in May. Okay, they actually came out with the foundation and concealers in May, and then the setting powder in June. But then I am just getting it now. I know I'm not the last person to review these products, but who cares, honestly? Like, who cares? It's better late than never, right? So first of all, I got the foundation, and I didn't really find it hard to know my shade in this foundation, because if you guys know Savannah Silver, I normally use her for shade reference here on YouTube. So if I want to get a foundation and she has already gotten it, I just use what shade she uses, because we're basically the same complexion, undertone, and all of that. So I got it in the shade Lagos 240, Lagos, Nigeria. So this is what the packaging looks like. This foundation is actually a lot more smaller than I thought it would look. This is what it looks like. But then that's just for the package. It's basically the same amount you get with like the standard foundation, which is 30 ml. I got two of the concealers. This is what they look like. I got them in the shade 3, which is for contour, and shade 14 for highlight. I like my highlights bright. You get 10, I think. You get 10 ml from these concealers. I also got the setting powder. That's the Kalahari setting powder. The shade I got it in is Kalahari. This is what it looks like. Normally you get foundations and concealers starting from like the lightest to the darkest when they are naming them. But then with this one, they started from the darkest. So I just got from Gerard Cosmetics. I'm so happy. Thank you. Let's continue with the video. And I'm so sorry if you're hearing noises. There's literally construction going on in front of me. And then I also got the Juvias Place Royalty Loose Highlighter. This is what it looks like. I don't think this is new, but then like this is just my first time of getting it. And the last thing I have is the Juvias Place foundation brush. This is what it looks like. So just to be fair, I'm just going to go ahead and use the normal products I would normally use with my foundation, and yeah. So first of all, because this is a matte foundation, I'm going to be using a moisturizing primer. I'm using the Embryolisse. So I'll just apply this all over my face. Just to balance that, I'm going to be using my Huda Beauty. I just got it recently. This is the Matte Perfection Pre-Makeup Base. I'm just going to apply this on my T-zone. I won't be color correcting or any of that, just because I want to see how this foundation is going to work. Normally, I would normally color correct like the sides of my mouth, because I have a little I have little discoloration on that part of my face, yeah, and all these dark spots. But then I won't be color correcting, working in sections, and I'll also be working with the brush. Wow, this foundation is full coverage. Like, it has literally covered all my sins and sorrows. Like, there's nothing on my face. Can you see any blemish or anything? There's nothing on my face. Like, nah. Come and look at this foundation. Come and look at it. Yeah, and just put one pump. What do you think?
Just one pump.
Yeah, what do you think?
You try.
It's fine, right? I've gotten a little darker. No, I'm putting another layer. No, I don't. First impression, this foundation is really full coverage. Like, I went in with just one layer, and you guys can see how my face is looking. It is full coverage, but it is not cakey. I don't know if I'm making any sense. it doesn't feel heavy, like it doesn't feel like I have something on my face. Brush too, it is so soft and it makes application easy. I'm going to blend these areas with the same brush just because I really like it, and I don't mind blending my highlights with a brush. And then for the inner part of my face, I'll be using my beauty blender. Oh, it blends out so nice. I'll be using the concealer in the shade 3. So far, I have no complaints whatsoever with this foundation, concealer. Everything is just going. Setting powder just to set under my face. I won't be baking. I'll be using my Real Techniques setting brush just to like put this under my eyes. But before I do that, I'll just check if I have any creases so far. Okay, it has creased a little under my eyes, but yeah, it has. So I'm just going to blend the part that creased before I apply my setting powder. Okay, I don't really know how I feel about the setting powder so far. Yeah, so let's just go on. Okay, I'm done with like the skin part of my face, so I'm just going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face, and then I'll come and use the highlighter and tell you guys how I feel about these products. The Juvias Place Saharan palette for my eyes. So if you want to see how I got this eye look, I'm going to be posting it today also on my Instagram, so go to my Instagram, follow me. I'm going to leave it somewhere here. It's at Kyola, and yeah, add me on Instagram. I post tutorials almost every day, so you should be following me. To highlight my face, I'll be using the Juvias Place highlighter, and this is in the shade, this is the Royalty one. Yeah, the Royalty one by Juvia's Place. They also had a highlighting brush, but then, you know, I was like, Sarah, you have 2 highlighting brushes, basically 2, 3. Where's the third one? I promise you I have it. I have 3 highlighting brushes, and they're all good. Like, yeah, they do the job. Sigma, ABH, Jessup, they're all good. So I really didn't need any highlighting brush again. So I was like, you know what? Just gonna use what you have. And I just it's a loose highlighter. Oh my god, are you guys seeing this glow? I love the fact that it blends out so nicely. I think this is going to become my everyday highlighter because it was so cheap. I literally got it for, I think it was like $10, and then when I was shopping I used a discount code, so I got like 10% off. So let's say I got it for, okay, $9, but still it was cheap for how much you get and how good it is. Just highlighting my inner tear duct with the same highlighter. And here we have our finished look. So I'm done with my makeup and I've come to the end of this video. This is what my makeup is looking like. Like, I actually love how my face or rather my makeup turned out to be like it looks so flawless, like it looks very flawless, very flawless, and everything just melted into my skin. From 1 to 10, I think my makeup looks 11. I'm sorry. Anyway, so I'm just going to give you guys my final review on all these products. I'm going to tell you one by one how I feel about them and if you should get them or not. Foundation. I love this foundation so much. A little goes a long way, like very little. I use like 1.5 pump, I don't know what to call it, like I just squeezed very little because like I had watched reviews that said it was very thick and a little goes a long way, so that was what I did. And you guys, really a little really does go a long way. It blended into my skin nicely, like I didn't have any problems with it. Brush, which I'll highly recommend, is very soft and just go get it. Matte, it dries down matte, but then it is not dry, like it's matte but then it's not dry. I don't know if I'm making any sense, but then yeah. It's also very lightweight. It's full coverage, but then it's not heavy. Normally with foundations that are full coverage, you normally get this feeling like you know that there's something on your face. Like with this one, you also know that there's something on your face, but then it's very lightweight. And I would highly recommend it. Should you get this foundation, yes, get this Juvia's Place foundation for $20. I think it is very good. The concealers too are really nice. I love the packaging. It's really big and I just feel like that's very attractive. It's very simple, but I feel like it looks so good too. The concealers are really nice. I love how it blended out. It's blended out very nicely over the foundations, and recommend this so far. I'll say yes, this is good for me, and it retails for $14, I believe. For the setting powder, I really don't know how I feel about the setting powder. I feel like it's not something I'll be reaching out for more often. I'll be going for the foundations and concealers more often, but then for the setting powder, I really can't say. I'll definitely give it a shot again, but for today I didn't really like how it blended on my face. I don't know what exactly it was, but then it was kind of looking patchy, and under my eye here I had to go on with another setting powder, but I didn't really like how it looks. But then I'll definitely give it a shot again, and yeah, that's how I feel about it. So I don't really know if I'll recommend this. I'll probably say go and watch other reviews of this setting powder before getting it. But then for me, I don't really know how I feel about the setting powder. Highlighter, this is not new, but I love this. I feel like this was my favorite product today, even though it's not the new one. Like I really love this highlighter. It blends out very nicely, and you guys should just look at this go. Normally with loose highlighters, you'd have to like properly blend. But then with this one, I just put it on my face and it was blending out nicely, and it was so cheap. Like I think this was the cheapest thing I got. Yes, this was the cheapest thing I got, and would I recommend it? Yes. Last time I checked, it was sold out. Now I see why it was sold out. Foundation. This finally for the brush. Like I said when I was reviewing the foundation, this brush is really good and soft too. It is also quite affordable, $13. Like their products are affordable, and they always have a discount code. Like Nikki Tutorials has a discount code. Who else? I use Nikki Tutorials discount code and I got 10% off of my order. So just imagine the products being affordable and then you have a discount code. Like that's really a steal in my opinion. For the quality of their product, I recommend everything I used in this video, even the eyeshadow palette, which was the Saharan eyeshadow palette. Setting powder. For the setting powder, I'll say you guys should go and watch somebody else's review before you get them. Before you get it rather. But for me, I don't really know how I feel about the setting powder, honestly. So yeah, now I'll pick my Sacha Buttercup over that one. I don't really know. I didn't like how it applied on my face, but I'll definitely give it a shot again, and I'll tell you guys in another video or so if I'll be using it. So thank you guys for watching my video and the energy after I go through today, because I'm going to be recording 2 more videos. If I have the energy after I go through today to like tell you guys how I feel about how the foundation held up and everything, I'll come back here and tell you guys. If not, I'm just going to like leave a note at the end of the video and tell you guys how I feel about how everything held up and all of that. This is just me checking in with you guys. I haven't touched my face at all. Way less oil than I'll normally have on my face. Like I feel like this foundation held up so well. Like I'm definitely going to get more of this foundation, and this is, I'm so impressed. Like I'm honestly so impressed. This is so good. And do I recommend this foundation and concealer and everything to you guys? Yes, I recommend it. And the setting powder didn't turn out bad after all, but then I just didn't like the way it applied. So yeah, thank you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, give it a like, comment, subscribe, and thank you guys for watching my video. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.